Welcome back. Karibuni sana. On today's video, I want to talk about the media personality Kamene Goro, who recently opened up about a life-changing experience where she nearly lost her life. She revealed that she was hospitalized for 36 days, at one point only having 12 hours to live, which later turned to be 4, even more critical, forcing doctors to perform an emergency procedure that ultimately saved her life. So that's good. I want to use this topic to break down struggles when it comes to raising funds for medical procedures or just being sick in general, as well as your friend circle and your closest people that we put around us, as well as you yourself, and just life in general and being prepared for emergency situations and just emergency in general. So sit back tight, relax. If you're new to this video, make sure you go ahead and do what you gotta do, whether that's liking the video, whether that's subscribing to the channel, and yeah, welcome. So the video that I was actually talking about, I saw on NGC. So let's go ahead. Let's go over there and check it out. It's kind of crazy to think that no matter the age people are in nowadays, you never know. You never know what you're going through. And one thing she did reveal in the video is very critical thing that I think we all face, which is when you keep getting random pains in your body, you keep getting these sharp prevailing pains that we always tend to ignore, and why it's important to at least always check up with your medical advisor, where that's your doctor, if you know a nurse, or just going to the clinic for annual checkups. She reveals in this video how important that is. I'm not going to play that video. What most people did notice, though, on the video, or the interview per se, was the people that showed up when she needed them the most, and the people that didn't show up. And the one person that most netizens and people online, whether that's X or Facebook or Instagram, noticed she mentioned that didn't show up was, take a wild guess. It was her husband. So she claims that DJ Bonez didn't show up, which is crazy, guys. I don't know, which is crazy. So let's go ahead and check out the video. I don't want to harp. So this is the video. Shout out to the interviewer.
I don't want to go deep, but
Like the
one
video in
person
the
was missing,
meantime.
and I'm very worried about it. We'll talk about it when you want to talk about it. But I'm really trying to understand that fact, why he wasn't there. Your husband wasn't there.
He said it was hard for him.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that, because if you're not comfortable to talk about it, it's okay. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I think that's all I can say.
That's all you can say.
You know, also there were some friends who I told I was there who actually never came. And they said that they couldn't afford to see me in that state.
Okay.
It was
I don't want to go.
So there's the video. There's the clip that was in question. The one thing that I would say I noticed, the most prevailing thing from the clip was the body language, which from my previous videos, if you haven't checked them out, please take the time after and check them out. I mentioned how important body language is and how hard it is to cheat body language. When she was speaking about her husband not being there, she had a subtle face of disgust. Nika ilikuwa imemchosha bana. Maybe it's just me, but this doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It seems just me putting the dots together and two together. She's prepping you guys for when the divorce comes or when the separation comes. That's just me putting two and two together. I don't want to harp on that topic, but that's just my conclusion. As far as another thing she did mention on the video was the struggles she faced raising money, whether that's close friends, whether that's family, even people that owed her money before, watu walikuwa wamemkopesha pesa. She had quite a difficult time reaching out and acquiring funds to the point where she even revealed that one of the people that did owe her money ended up blocking her number, and I think that's a very normal thing for us Kenyans to go through. When times are bad, it's always shocking who helps you when times are tough, and how difficult it tends to be raising funds when you need them the most, raising money when you need it the most. So I think using her example, I want you to take this example and make sure you always have a plan when it comes to saving finances, when it comes to preparing for emergency, whether that's healthcare, whether that's even making sure you have insurance. And this is not an insurance promotion. This is just reality. Being prepared for what's worse, being prepared for the rain when it's sunny is always a critical move. And I think you should always keep that in your forefront. Keep that in your mind when you're pondering your future and etc. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the video where she reveals that she couldn't even get money from people that owed her money. That's insane. That's terrible. But before I do play that video, I do want to give a shout out to Kamene Goro. We're just analyzing the interview that you put out. This is nothing personal. And we are very excited and happy that you were able to defeat this traumatic situation, this traumatic event and chapter in your life. And hopefully we'll see more of you in the coming future. But anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and pull up that video. All right.
15 minutes I can block.
Oh my.
And I remember coming out of theater seeing my mother. You're like brown.
There you go, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's this one. Here we go.
So that particular night walikuja, there were like 3 guys in blue uniforms. Kutaka sama natuma do. After 15 minutes I can block.
Oh my.
And I remember coming out of theater seeing my mom cry because of that. I said I'll never forgive this man.
Your mom was there.
Yes.
Your sister's boyfriend was there. Your sister was there. I don't want to go deep, but one person.
So basically, she did reveal that I'm not sure if you guys heard it. I'm still working on the audio and how to use OBS, but yeah, she revealed that when she was raising funds for her medical bills, even the people that owed her money walikuwa wanamlenga bana, and that's typically what happens. I hate to put it like this. That's typically what happens when you tend to be in a bind and in need of liquid cash. It's always kaujajipanga vizuri. It's always a muddy situation to deal with. So with that being said, I want you to take your finances seriously, whether it's budgeting, whether it's planning for the future, whether it's investing in stocks and bonds or playing the market, or whether it's even chama. Just make sure you're always thinking about emergency situations and factoring them in when it comes to your life choices. And with that being said, that is it for today. Thank you, and I will see you on the next video.